Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo. And as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, man, this literally does not work. Let's get open for business here on this Thursday. We're waiting for the Cleveland Browns versus the New York Jets, and we're going to see if the Cleveland Browns can finally get a victory, finally get that monkey off their back. And you know, if they'd had a kicker, they probably would have had 2 victories. But such is life as a Cleveland Brown. You know, as Cowboy fans, we need to count our blessings because we could be the Cleveland Browns. But anyway, what's been interesting is Clay Matthews has been really pissed off about the penalty that probably cost him the game, where he ended up sacking Kirk Cousins, where he kind of lifted it up and then drove him down into the ground. And of course, the NFL is using that video as a teaching moment where it's basically saying, you know, you could have eased off a little bit. When you raised him up, you grabbed a hold of him and then took him down, you kind of pile drived him. Well, for once, maybe the worm has turned, because when you saw the hit that Jaylen Smith ended up having on the quarterback on Eli Manning, when I first saw it, I said, oh my God. I said, I think that was helmet to helmet. I said, I bet there's going to be a flag, because, you know, there's always a flag against our Dallas Cowboys. But then when the replay showed it, it was just his shoulder. It was the perfect hit, and I guarantee you, it woke up Eli Manning. Well, check this out. This is on NFL AM this morning. The NFL not only gave him an award, they're saying it was perfect technique.
NFL has created the Way to Play initiative in order to promote correct playing technique. Each week, a panel of NFL legends will select a player who exemplified proper technique in the NFL game. The panel includes Hall of Famers, check this out, Orlando Pace, Ronnie Lott, who's one of the best hitters of all time, former NFL running back Merrill Hodge, and former Colts head coach Chuck Pagano. Finally, NFL Network's very own, our guy, Willie McGinnis, also a fierce hitter himself. The winner receives a personal letter from the commissioner, as well as a $2,500 donation to a player's name to any school that he wants, the high school or youth program of his choice. The NFL Way to Play recipient for this week is Cowboys linebacker Jaylen Smith.
I like it.
And here is how he did it. Check this out. They say in the league you can't hit quarterbacks anymore.
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can if you do it the right way. Boom. Eli stepping up, and boom, there it is, laying the wood. Check it out again. Eli's going to step up, and my man KB said, I don't know what he's looking at. I don't know either. Either get rid of the ball, you don't want to go to the middle. Jaylen Smith says, let me stick my shoulder pad right in the middle of his chest. I don't need to wrap him up like a cattle and then dump him into the ground. But here it is right here. Check it out. Eli's going to step up in the pocket. Watch Jaylen come in. Shoulder pad into the middle of the shoulder pad of Eli. And that is how you hit a QB that doesn't give himself up. And there it is. I'm showing you a little bit of rush in my eyes. This is a tease for later on. But check out that hit right there. Eli's going to take this hit, and he's going down. There's nothing malicious about it. You keep your helmet out of the way, and you put your shoulder pad right in the middle of the offensive play. And that's how you do it. That right there is the way to play for week 2. Shout out to Jaylen Smith. I see you. The initiative of trying to make sure these guys play the game the right way. I know there's a lot of discussion, some flags thrown, and people at home saying, I want old school, hard-nosed football. The game is changing for the better. So great job, Jaylen Smith.
Yeah, congrats to him, and on the award of that $2,500 to go towards the cause of his choice, whatever youth football, whatever he wants to do in his name. We cannot wait to find out who the NFL Way to Play recipient is for next week.
All right. So for once, we didn't get a bad penalty against us. Lo and behold. So take that, Clay Matthews. Next time, don't wrap up and try and drive him into the ground. Just knock the snot out of him with your shoulder pads. And for once, I am so happy, so relieved that maybe, just maybe, the worm is turning on the officials with the Dallas Cowboys. Maybe we'll finally start getting some calls going our way. I'm Mark Holmes with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo, and you can see he's got that chip on his shoulder. I'll see you soon.